What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I just wanted to discuss a few things regarding the archers. Now, we know that Lilith have been hinting towards the release of the next archer commander. We don't have any details as of right now, but definitely stay tuned for that, guys. We are expecting some more details about the release of the next archer commander, hopefully within the next week or so. So definitely stay tuned and consider to like and subscribe so that we can discuss all of the details right here on the channel. But for now, I want to discuss where the current archer situation is standing and how this new archer release, this potential upcoming archer release, could impact where the archers are right now in the current game and the meta. So let's get into the video, guys. Okay, guys, so here we are in the game. We do know that the last archer release was with Shajar. Now, this particular commander does have a type of special damage, which is known as the true damage. So this true damage is based off of the healing that her skills are doing. As what you can see here, there is quite a bit of healing involved in Shajar's skills. This is obviously dependent on whether she is the primary or the secondary commander. The interesting thing about this Shajar, though, okay, a lot of you who have invested, obviously myself included, people who have invested sculptures into Shajar and maxing her, you may have noticed she has been a little bit underwhelming. Part of the reason why I think that she hasn't done well. Now, there's obviously a lot of discussion about the healing and why that's not good in the open field, but I think this is definitely something that could be addressed if paid close enough attention to by Lilith. So what I want to discuss, guys, okay, we know that with the latest cavalry, where is King Arthur? Here is King Arthur, okay? So we know that with this King Arthur, they actually introduced a brand new talent here. So you can see the combo. This is a brand new talent tree that they released as part of the King Arthur release. Now, some of these talents here are extremely powerful, that definitely put him in a much better position than we have seen with other cavalry commanders in the past. Obviously, versatility is just horrible, but we don't really care about that because it's all about the combo attack synergy. So we've obviously seen the same thing with the Smite commanders with infantry. Now, obviously, they did release Laiuchi as the first ever Smite commander in the game, and he does not have the Smite tree, which is fine. But I'm just using this as the example. That obviously progressed with the release of Baiki and William Wallace, of course. That was the previous generation before the Baiki. And this was with the Smite tree. Again, some of these talents are extremely powerful. And obviously what we're seeing here, going back to Shajar, okay, what we're seeing here is a very lack of talents with the Shajar talent tree. Now, part of the reason why they haven't included a special healing true damage talent tree for Shajar, it wouldn't actually make any sense for them to do that. Okay, I'll explain why. Because with the primary skill, she serves as a skill damage dealing commander. That's if you're using her as the primary commander. Now, obviously, if you're going to be using her as the primary commander, then the talent tree is going to need to be towards the skill damage dealing. So that wouldn't make any sense for them to have a healing tree with Shajar. That just wouldn't make any sense. But what I'm hoping, okay, because she is dealing the healing damage as a secondary commander, what I'm hoping for, what could potentially save Shajar and bring her back into the meta. Let's say, for example, they bring out a brand new archer commander, which we are expecting in the next few weeks, guys. So, well, maybe not the next few weeks, but in the near future, we are expecting the next archer release. So we don't know exactly how this is going to go, but as part of my speculation, I'm definitely hoping that the new archer commander is going to include this true damage here that we've just taken a look at. And so what I'm hoping is gonna happen, guys, is the brand new commander will introduce a new talent tree, and the new talent tree is going to be enhancing the healing damage, aka the true damage. Now, this would be a great synergy with Shahjar, obviously, because she's already naturally doing the healing damage as the secondary commander. So if we can pair her with the new upcoming Archer commander, who hopefully will have a brand new talent tree as well, while they're also dealing the true damage, this could be the saving grace of Shahjar. Because I know that a lot of people have complained about Shahjar. She hasn't been amazing on the field. That's also the fact because of a lack of the damage that she is dealing, and also the other major issue as well, guys, is that this healing is then converting that into additional severely wounded troops for us, and that is never a good thing. You don't want the hospital to be filling up too fast. That's obviously like using a Richard back in the day. People know that if you're going to use Richard, you're going to get a full hospital very quickly. It's a very similar situation with Shahjar, so it is a very delicate scenario that Lilith are going to have to implement somehow with the archers, with the next archer generation slowly creeping up on us now. So the way I see it, guys, they obviously can do a few things that can help with the true damage, but also maybe not so much of the healing, or maybe the healing just completely converts to true damage. I don't know. They're going to have to really re-look at that, but I also don't think that it is fair on people who obviously invested in the circle formation. You can see here, this is the circle formation, which is specifically boosting troops that are getting healing. And obviously, I have also invested quite a bit into the circle formation. So I think for the players who have done that, let's say, for example, if Lilith decide, you know what, we're not going to actually go with this healing synergy, we're going to move into a completely different direction, I think the players that have invested in the circle are going to feel very betrayed if they do go in that direction. So I would like to think that Lilith will not be doing that, but only time will tell, guys. So obviously with infantry, with the release of the Smite commanders, people initially kind of invested into the Arc formation, and then obviously this did slowly progress over to the Pincer formation as well. Having said that, I think the Arc formation is still obviously very usable with certain commanders, like if you're using the Lai Chi Alex combination. But we're getting a little bit off track here, but the point is, I feel like the circle formation really hasn't gotten much of a lifespan at all, guys. So I'm really hoping that the next release is going to be the saving grace of Shahjar, and potentially this entire formation as well, the circle formation. So let's see what happens, guys. I think they definitely could play around well with the potential new talent tree for true damage or healing or whatever they want to call it. That's pretty much what I wanted to discuss, guys. It's just I just wanted to share a little bit of my personal thoughts about the current situation of the archers. As I said, I know that the archers, they have been really struggling in recent months. A lot of people have been complaining about the archers, and they have even been benching archers as well. I personally do have 2 pretty good archer sets, and lately I've only been really using the 1 archer commander set, because that's really all you can get away with nowadays on the field. If you're bringing 2 archers, you're just going to really struggle. Even with all the archers that you can currently obtain in the game, it's just not enough to keep them viable on the field right now. Hoping that they will make a comeback into the meta. Let's see what happens, guys. But definitely keep an eye out for the announcements. Please consider to like and subscribe to the channel so we can discuss when all the details are available. We'll definitely be talking about it right here on the channel, guys. So in the meantime, I hope that you're all doing well. Have a great weekend ahead, everyone, and I will see you guys in the next video.